Welcome back to the show. Today I'm telling you all about BC inventions. We're going to do a giveaway, but first a story about a super unique drink that may have been part of your childhood. Did you know that the 90's drink Orbitz was invented in BC? It's true. It came out in Vancouver in 1997 and it was produced by the same company that made Clearly Canadian, another very 90's beverage that also came in an oddly shaped bottle. Now, if you're not familiar with Orbitz, it was super sweet, it wasn't carbonated, and there were these little edible gelatinous balls that stayed impossibly suspended in it no matter what you did to it. It looked like a weird science experiment or sort of like boba or bubble tea, but not. The secret to the floating balls was an ingredient called gellan gum, which was first approved as a food additive in Japan in 1988. Other countries followed suit, and it's now used as a thickener and a stabilizer in different foods around the world. I don't know any that have it suspended in the product like Orbitz did. It's pretty much an invisible ingredient. Orbitz was far from invisible in the late 90's. It was a massive novelty drink that everybody wanted to try. But that novelty wore off fast. To many people, it feels like these were around for our entire childhoods, these drinks. But it was only in production for about a year, from 1997 to 1998. The only place you'll find it these days is in antique shops and on Facebook Marketplace. I tried to buy this one so I could show it to you. It sold really quick. One other interesting thing that Clearly Canadian did, just 1 year before they released Orbitz, was an attempt at a hostile takeover of their drink rival in the Okanagan, Sunripe. Sunripe was originally started by a group of orchardists right after the Second World War. It was less of a corporation and more of a co-op model that existed so that the fruit growers who were members of it had a place where they could just send their apples to and get them turned into juices and ciders and other products instead of having to sell them. The idea was that by buying them, they'd be able to double their revenue and gain access to Sunripe's massive bottling facility, which 400 people worked at. In the end, the takeover failed. They couldn't buy enough co-op shares in order to gain control of it. Then Sunripe ended up going public on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Then it was bought by billionaire Jimmy Pattison. And then finally it was sold to a company in Quebec. Clearly Canadian struggled a lot over the years, apparently due to lack of good management and other issues. They disappeared from the market for a while, but they came back in 2015. You might be surprised to learn that this product is still in stores today, and their headquarters are located in Toronto. And now you know.